Hello guys, welcome in today's lesson with the Unza graduate teacher. In today's lesson guys, we are going to look at a question which came in the 2023 GC exam science paper 1. A question that we are going to look at today, it is question 4 on the multiple choice. So the question was as follows. So the question was saying, the following diagram shows a uniform meter rule in equilibrium when different masses are hung on either side. So this was a meter rule in equilibrium. So what you need to understand, guys? So what you need to understand, guys, is that since the meter rule is in equilibrium, the rule of moment applies. So the rule of moment says total clockwise moments is equals to total anticlockwise what moment. So the clockwise moment is from the right what side. You are going to, so this side this is the clockwise moment, which is pulling this side. Then the one which is pulling the moment, which is pulling the masses which are pulling this side, you're going to say the anticlockwise what moment. And when you look at this pivot, the pivot is on the center here, because when you look at the distance from, we was focused on the center of the rule. So and when you look at the distance, the center of this meter rule, it is when you look at this meter rule from here to here, it is 40, because 10 plus this one is 40 centimeter. Even this side is 40 centimeter. That means this meter rule, it is 80 centimeter rule, and the center of this meter rule is 40 centimeter rule here. So it's what you need to understand. So what we are going to do here, since this side on the anticlockwise side, there are two masses. We are supposed to use this formula. We were supposed to say F1 multiplied by D1 is equals to F2 multiplied by D2. Since now there are two masses here, the formula that you are going to use here, the first thing that you need to do, you have to find the moments from the what anticlockwise side, this side. So the moment, how you are going to find the moment from the anticlockwise side, you're going to say M1 multiplied by D1 plus you say plus you say M2 multiplied by D2. So M1, this is mass 1, which is 20 grams multiplied by D1 distance, the first distance, which is 10 centimeters. Then you are going to add, you say M2, which is 10 grams. So if the grams were in kilograms, you are supposed to convert these centimeters into meters by just dividing by 100. Now, since they are in grams, you have to leave it the way they are. So now you are going to say mass 2 multiplied by distance 2. Distance 2, it is the distance of the mass from the center which is here. So 10 plus 30, it is 40 centimeters. So the distance was 40 centimeters. So you're going to say multiply by 40 centimeters. 20 times this one, it will give you 200 grams centimeters. Then you add, you say 10 grams times 40 centimeters, it will give you 400 grams centimeters. So when you add this one plus this one, it will give you 600 grams centimeters. So we have found the moment from the anticlockwise side. So what we are going to do right now here, we're going to do this now. We are going to say, that's when we are going to apply this formula now. You're going to say F1 times D1 is equals to F2 times D2. Since we have already found the anticlockwise moments, which is 600 grams centimeters. We have found it here. So we are going to just say, we are going to use now this one. We are going to say, we are going to, this one, we are going to make this one. So we are going to say, we can make, so F1 and D1. So we are going to say this one, F2 times D2, it is this one. So F1 times D1, we are going to say F. So what we are going to do here, we are going to say 40 centimeters now. We are going to say now 40 centimeters. You are going to use the same formula that you use. We say D. So now we're going to say mass multiplied by mass multiplied by mass 1. We're going to say mass 1 multiplied by distance 1 from this side. So this side, so the way you are supposed to do it now, you're going to say, so it will be, you say, you're going to say x multiply D multiplied by 40 centimeters. 40 centimeters. So you're going to say x multiplied by 40 centimeters. So when you say x multiplied by 40 centimeters, it will be 40 centimeters x equals 600 grams centimeters. So you are going to divide both sides by, since you want to find x, you're going to divide both sides by 40 centimeters. Divide both sides by 40 centimeters. That means the 40 centimeters, this side will cancel, x will remain alone. Then you're going to say 40 centimeters into, so centimeters, they will cancel. Then you're going to say 40 into 600, you say 0 and 0 cancel. Then you're going to, so you're going to remain, you say 4 into 60 to give you 15. So it will be 15 grams. So the answer here was supposed to be 15 grams. So guys, thank you very much for having time to watch my video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. The Undergraduate is where learning never stops. See you in the next video, guys.